Hey, I managed to beat the...
I am aware. I see everything you do, remember?
Right.
Bring the king's soul to the gate. It is time to render punishment for his crimes.
I didn't think you had any interest in what crimes someone committed.
Their crimes in life? No. But their crimes in death. Those are of my utmost concern.
Lady Valerie, I took down the cursed king.
Well done, Soulslinger. I was wondering what accounted for Death's chipper mood.
That's him being chipper?
It's subtle, but you get used to it. How's the rest of it going?
Good, except, got those flashes of memory again.
I see.
Wait, I thought souls had a choice to cross over.
They do. But those who infringe on the choices of others have their own choice revoked.
Forced to pass on to eternal peace and calm. Hell of a punishment. Doesn't seem fair that someone like that gets to be on the other side. The same place as her.
For the time being.
Does that mean you'll bring Nia back now?
No. The terms of our deal were very clear. Take down the cartel and their leader, and I will grant your lover's soul passage back through the gates to this realm. Back to you. Have you taken down the cartel and their leader yet?
No.
Then the terms of our deal are not fulfilled. But based on this early performance, I expect they will be soon.
And then I can see Nia again.
If that is enough to motivate you into action, then report to the portal for your next mission.
Yeah, more than enough motivation. So, what's the next mission? Guess you can't get cool tours every visit.
Patience. Before that, we must secure passage to the cartel's heart, where its hold on Limbo is strongest. And that means dealing with whatever guards that border. You've deprived Victor of one of his lieutenants. Let us see if you can deprive him of his personal guard.
cartel. Who are you?
Huh?
Thank the Lord of Death. He sent an envoy. Bless you, young one. Bless you.
Easy now. You're safe. I didn't think there'd be any free souls left in cartel territory.
I think I'm the only one left. Maybe others hid like I did.
You stay here and keep safe.
Please, don't leave me alone. You're an envoy. You're safe. You're the safest place. The only safe place.
All right, okay, that's fine. Just follow me and stay hidden, all right? Once I've dealt with this sentinel, I'll get you somewhere safe. Yes, I should. Keep going.
Is it safe?
Coast is clear. You can come out for a bit.
Thank you. I've been hiding for so long.
cartel here. That's a relief. Could use the breather. This is the... I don't believe it. I remember.
And that standoff at the end?
Oh, classic. I still get chills. Wow, you're doing a PhD because of a movie?
Oh, well, once I get started on all that, I'll go for hours, and, well, I wouldn't want to talk your ear off.
You, want to grab some coffee while you give your desert stand dissertation?
I think I'd like that, mister.
Please, call me Jake.
All right, well then, I'm Mia.
Thanks for the memories. What's your brother's name?
I can't recall. Stephanos. He was just my brother.
You forgot your brother's name?
Just like he forgot mine. In this place, old names are only as important as we make them. You can cling to them so hard you break, or you can let them float off and make room for more important things.
I think I get it. I wasn't always called Soulslinger either.
You don't need names to know who you are. Not here, anyway.
Have ye ever come eye to eye with a soul shark? Creepy beasties if I ever saw one. Teeth for days and jaws that could crush your spirit along with your bones. They made quite the trophy for me quarters. No touching the gold, savvy? Good day to ye, I'll be sure. Did I tell the story about how I wrestled a shambling wraith bear for 30 years? Ah, fear brings a tear to me eye, if I had one. Now, what's your pleasure? Good sailing weather to you.
Tell me about this sentinel.
I remember the faces, screaming. It loomed, and when it ripped someone open and sucked them in, it grew. And that's what I knew. My brother, so I ran. I should have fought harder. I should have died with him, not run away and hid like a craven coward.
Like a survivor. Dying with your brother wouldn't have solved anything. Do you think he would have wanted that?
I don't know. All I know is that it should have been me, not him.
Well, that's annoying. I went to a lot of trouble to make sure my territory was properly protected. Waste of souls, turns out.
Victor Knox, I presume.
At your service.
You know why I'm here. Stand down and disband your cartel, or...
Oh, I know why you're here, Envoy. I just don't know why Death would send a greenhorn. I figured he'd send Lady Val, if anyone. He must be pretty desperate if he's recruiting new puppets. Huh. Have we met?
You...
Ah, well, it'll come to me eventually.
Death says I gotta give you one chance to stand down.
Some things never change, do they? I'm all too familiar with Death's little deals. The choices he offers. Tell Death to go to hell. Cute. You'll be a fun puppet to play with. Do come visit sometime.
What happened?
It was him. It was him. He was there.
Victor, you encountered him?
Yes. He showed up and he did this to me, didn't he? Didn't he?
So, you remember?
Some of it. There are fuzzy bits and gaps still, but yeah. Why?
Because if you confronted the source of your soul's injury without your form shattering like glass, then your injury must have stabilized.
You mean my soul's healed? Doesn't look healed.
Only in the same way a scar heals. The damage is permanent, but the wound will no longer reopen if touched by memory or by exposure to its cause. If you can face Victor safely, that presents us with options. I must reconsider our strategy. In the meantime, I imagine you have questions.
A few? Am I cleared for answers now?
Speak to the Huntress, or Lady Valerie, however she styles herself. She can give more details of your encounter with Victor. She was there, after all.
Soulslinger. Something's happened, hasn't it?
I met Victor. I remember.
I see. And you're still in one piece. That's good. How much do you remember?
Most of it. But there are still gaps.
Gaps you need me to fill in, now that it's safe. So, what do you remember?
I remember car crash, fire. We were in the park, walking together. Car jumped the curb and she was gone. Everything was smoke and fire and pain. I don't know how long it hurt. Could have been seconds, days, or weeks even. But then the pain was gone, and I was in limbo, in front of the portal. The portal to the gates, surrounded by other ghosts ready to cross over, and I knew somehow I was just behind her. I don't know how long she waited for me, or if she was even really there, but it didn't matter. We were ready to be on the other side. Together. But before I got there, everything started changing suddenly. And then I saw him.
You were unlucky. Victor's will changes limbo around him, reshapes it into his image and memory. You got caught in that before you crossed over, just before he attacked.
I was the only one who survived the harvest, wasn't I? How? I remember running, but everything after, that's still just a gap. I don't remember it.
I do. You managed to outrun Victor for a little while. But Victor was not about to let any of his prey escape.
I have to hand it to you. You survived longer than most. That kind of tenacious energy, that'll feed me well.
He began consuming your soul with such ferocious hunger that it nearly ripped you apart. But it distracted him. And that was when I finally caught up to him.
Maybe some other time, darling.
And just like that, his spirit vanished into limbo again. I thought you were done for, but you survived. That's when I decided to bring you back to Haven.
You thought death could save me?
More like he was the only one who could. A shame he was able to talk you into the envoy gig.
Thank you.
I don't deserve your thanks. It took me too long to track Victor down. I only managed it because he got cocky once. Before that, I'd been hunting him through half of Limbo with almost nothing to show for it. Between his random movements and all the tricks he learned from his envoy days, I couldn't...
Wait, what? Victor, an envoy?
Yes, just before I became one, I believe. He left Death's service soon after I started. Showed up again with his cartel recently.
I need to go talk to Death. You told me that you're aware of everything we envoys do and see, but when I got back here, you asked me what happened. You didn't know, even though there were 2 envoys there.
I see the Huntress has updated you on certain relevant information.
If he was your envoy, then why couldn't you see him? Why couldn't you stop him from doing all this?
That is the heart of the issue. As an envoy, Victor was headstrong, but he always obeyed my rules. I watched over him to ensure it, until one day I couldn't. It was like he stepped into darkness my gaze could not penetrate. He's been veiled from my sight ever since, along with anything and anyone in his reach.
So, you couldn't see me when he was there. What is this veil?
I do not know. Whatever it is, it cloaks his soul and surroundings in shadows that block my vision. It's what allowed him to escape my service, build cartel's strength in secret, hide them from my reach, and elude the Huntress in her efforts to track him.
Then how the hell are we ever gonna find him?
There is a way for an envoy to follow his soul instinctively within Limbo, but it requires a connection, something that ties Victor's soul to the envoy's, such as a fragment of a shattered soul he consumed.
Me?
Now, you understand why I was willing to pay such a price to recruit you to my service. Returning a soul from beyond the gate is not done lightly. But it was worth it to gain an envoy who could track Victor down.
Then let me do what you recruited me for so I can see Nia again. Stop sending me against lieutenants and goons and let me go after Victor.
That's what I intend to do. Meet me at the portal when your preparations are complete.
Not enough power yet. So, what do I have to do to... find him? Well, better get back out there and find more materials.
You're connected. Will draw you to him naturally, or him to you. Continue dealing with the cartel, and your path will take you to him.
All right, I'll find him.
Our deal stands, Soulslinger. Take down Victor, cut off the head of his cartel, and I will grant your partner's soul return passage from the other side, back to you.
All clear. Just keep coming. So this is what they were boarding.
You know, it took me a while to figure out where I knew you from. After all, I've seen a lot of souls in my line of work, and your face ain't exactly memorable. But a soul managing to survive and escape me mid-feast, well, that is memorable. Especially considering it only happened once.
Glad I stand out.
Don't flatter yourself. Your soul may be strong, but that only helped you survive long enough for Lady Val to save your ass. Without her, you'd have been nothing more than a very tasty snack after you shattered. Well, fully shattered, I suppose. Sure hope no one's waiting for you on the other side. So violent. I can see why Death recruited you.
Same reason he recruited you? You used to be an envoy too. You used to protect the souls of the dead. And now you're ripping them apart for... what? Power?
You don't know the first thing about me, or your job, or your boss. I'd love to stay and educate you, but I've got to get going. I'll need to get the place ready if I'm having visitors. In the meantime, My associates will be happy to entertain you. Have fun. Death's precious, envoy. Don't make me laugh.
Wonder how long before they know I'm here. Something, I guess.
Please, your grace, have mercy. I swear, I'll pay the rent. I just need a little more time.
I can do a little work, milady, honest. I'm good with a needle. You won't have any trouble. I have children, your grace. How are they to live?
My pa built that barn on his own 2 hands. He made the Beckett farm the best on your farm.
Bartleby, good work dealing with Beckett. I see why my father's man recommended you.
So I guess there were some ruffians she was fine working with, as long as they were sabotaging her poor tenants just to make it easier to fleece them. And it kept going even in death. She is a predator, even if she's more vulture than lion.
Let's crack the rest of you open.
So, still feeling like a lion, Countess?
How dare you, you insufferable little upstart! This is my domain! I am the predator here!
Well, hello again. Helene, right? That's your name? That's a really pretty name. Not like mine, Soulslinger. That's not pretty at all. Mind if I play with you? Oh, is this new? Don't tell Death, but this is way more fun than going and fighting dead bad guys. These are really nice. Where'd you get them? From Lady Valerie. Did she make them for you? That was nice of her. Does she, ever play with you? No? Well, maybe you can ask her. Oh, fair enough. She can be pretty scary sometimes. Speaking of pretty scary, I should go see my boss. Thanks for playing with me, Helene. Mind if I join you?
I have to get back in the field after I'm finished with this.
So, what does death have you doing anyway?
You don't think the cartel goons are the only threats to souls out there, do you? Limbo's a very big place, and there's always someone ripping open souls for power because they want more.
There was a little girl hanging around in the path when I got back. What's her deal?
I know the child you mean. She visits sometimes. She's been here a while. Helen. Her name is Helen.
Well, I'll leave you to it.
I am occupied, child.
Is the Grim Reaper babysitting?
Sharing the same metaphysical space as a young soul and tolerating its childlike behavior does not exactly qualify as what you just described.
Oh, right. Of course not.